What's up, guys? Abronius here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we finally done it. I recorded a video of me completing all faction wars 100% free to play. If you're tuning in, keep staying tuned on all the next videos I'm going to be creating, because now I'm going to be going and pushing through Hard Doom Tower. Before I get into that and kind of go off the track here, I'm going to get into the tavern. The last faction I beat was Shadowkin, and I'm going to showcase all the champions that I use and the gear for Shadowkin for beating the faction wars. So here's the champions I utilize. I'm going to start off with Yoshi the Drunkard. So he's got immunity and immortal, nothing crazy. I'm going to be utilizing him in arena. He does have some good HP, 62,000 HP, 272 accuracy. But for arena, I'm going to switch up his masteries. I had him in War Master for Faction Wars to help with a little bit more damage. But in arena, I'm most likely going to go with Eagle Eye so he can land that fear ability, which is on his A3. It's a 50% chance to place a true fear on all enemies for one turn, which is super helpful. Plus he has a great passive of filling the turn meter by 4% for each time, by 4% each time an enemy receives a buff. So that's not bad. The next champion that I utilized is Ninja. Obviously, you guys know this guy's insane. I put him in a reflex set. So hopefully he can continue to proc that Hail Burn ability, which is his strongest ability. He's got no books. Well, actually he does have a couple books here and there, but no books in his Hail Burn ability. He's got 4 books in total, more damage on the Cyan Slash, and a 10% higher chance to place a freeze up to 85%. It does book out to 100%. But obviously, as a free-to-play, I'm not going to get a million books. Let me just go back to Yoshi real quick. He has no books at all. Yoshi also has a nice aura of speed in all battles. So going back to Ninja Masteries, I went with War Master. It's kind of typical that you're going to use War Master on a lot of different champions for Faction Wars. Definitely need that Evil Eye to help reduce the turn meter of the last boss. It is the red boss, so he's pretty annoying with the heavy slam ability. You probably want to put some immortal on your champions to help them survive longer. He's got 51k HP, 200 speed, okay crit rate, would love that to be at 100%, 205 crit damage, and 242 accuracy to land his abilities. The next champion is Gensin. Gensin's actually a really good champion. He's not like insane, but he's really good. I utilized him with speed boots. I took the boots off after I won Faction Wars and put them on someone else. But 58k HP, it was around like 62k HP with the boots that I had on, or 60k HP maybe. I didn't put damage on him. He only had like 50% crit rate, like 150 crit damage or 135 crit damage, and then 230 accuracy. I did go with Giant Slayer for him because his A1 has a triple hit and fills his turn meter by 6%. So that's kind of cool for each hit, and it doesn't have to be critical, so that's kind of nice. He has the decreased defense ability and also the Fated Vengeance, which does go through unkillable and shield buffs. It ignores that and then fills the turn meter by 30%, but fills the turn meter by 60 instead if the target has 50% HP or less after the attack, and also decreases the cooldown of the Steel Parting skill and Fated Vengeance skills by 1 turn if it kills an enemy. But, I mean, I didn't build him for damage, so he's not doing crazy damage. It does increase his speed by 10 and resistance by 50 if the number of champions on this champion's team is equal to or lower than the number of enemies on the enemy team. So this effect always works when fighting bosses. So against the boss, it increases his speed by 10 and his resistance by 50, which is nice. It does come in handy to make him go a little bit faster. And then the next champion I utilized is Hotatsu. Hotatsu is actually a really good champion. I did fully book this champion out. I put him in Immortal and then random gear sets. So he's at 56,000 HP, almost 3,000 defense, 235 speed, 257 resistance, 280 accuracy. I use him in dungeons as well as Doom Tower, so I'm going to be utilizing him in Doom Tower a lot. That's why I have him kind of stacked up on gear and it's all maxed out. But I mean, this is the last faction war, so of course, if you've played a long time, like I have, then you're going to have good gear like this eventually. You'll probably get good gear like this maybe after 4 to 7 months of playing, to be honest with you. And this isn't like super endgame gear. I mean, this is rare 6 stars, 6-star rare. Couple, yes, I will say there's 4 legendary pieces, but again, if you've been playing for 2+ years, then you're going to have good gear after a while. For Masteries, I did go defense so he can take a little bit of the damage off of the allies. And then I went with Timely Intervention to increase champion's turn meter by 20% whenever an ally hero drops below 25%. Because essentially what I'm trying to do is just get him back to his abilities as quickly as possible. Especially this one here, Oni Icon, placing a 60% increased defense for 2 turns and a 15% continuous heal, which is nice. He does have a defense in all battles. And then this ability is really good. Removes 1 random debuff from this champion at the start of each turn, and will remove Stun, Sleep, Freeze, Fear, True Fear, Provoke, or Petrification before any other debuff. So that's really nice. He can't get locked out. Unless it's like, I think it's a whole, yeah, it's 1 whole random debuff. So you'd have to have multiple debuffs on him in order to lock him out, but I've never seen it happen yet. Attacks all enemies for decreased attack, big version, and then attacks 1 enemy for a leech. So he would also be good in Clan Boss as well, as just general content. Really good champion. Just take a look at his reviews from people. I mean, he does a good job. He'd be pretty solid on defense for Arena as well, or if you want to try to create a heavier defensive damage dealing team, you could for like tag team. But I think he's specializing in faction wars and dungeons. So let me take a look here. Last one is Burengiri. You guys know he's utilized to solo Bommel in normal. So if you use Burengiri, he's actually good. He kind of self-sustains himself. And you'll notice I put Immortal and Regen on a lot of my champions. That's what I use to beat faction wars. That's just how I roll. So in regards to his HP, 45k HP, 2600 defense, 211 speed, so you want him to go as fast as possible, 208 accuracy, but you'll find that he does land a lot of his abilities. And then I didn't complete his masteries, but you don't need to copy paste these masteries. These are just the ones that I utilize that help me with faction wars. And then abilities that are good for him. Strengthen, really good against the boss. You'll see that he kind of saves my champions against the boss when they're, it says right here, places a strengthen 25%, which is the big version, on all allies for 2 turns, and also places a shield buff for 2 turns on all allies with less than 50% HP, and the shield buff is equal to 15% of their max HP. So if you do build them really tanky with like 50+ K HP, they're going to get a pretty hefty shield. And then he does have aura resistance in all battles by 40, but I did not utilize that aura. So yeah, so you guys are going to take a look at the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It will be super helpful. Follow me on my journey as a free-to-play player. The goal right now for me is to try to beat Hard Doom Tower, and then I'm going to start working on Romantu, Drake's Blood, just kind of doing my thing. And if you're interested in joining the clan, leave a comment down below, and maybe we can get you in. So thank you guys so much, and take care.
I don't know if that's spelled wrong. Minnow? Might be spelled right. It looks right to me. Just go with it, I guess. What up, Uchiha? You drink a Bacardi? Yeah, you're not too lit. You're not too late. I'm still grinding away, trying to beat this crap. Oh my fuck. I thought when he takes a turn that... Did you get mad on Bacardi? What's your mad drink? Mine's tequila, for sure. What up, Master Dead? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow, bro. Not doing good? Uh-oh. What's going on? Jim Beam? Jim Beam honey is pretty damn good, not gonna lie. I did a tasting in Tennessee. It was actually pretty fire. Oh, Frost Spider? I hate that son of a biche. Frost Spider is a pain in the butthole. Oh, you son of a gun! You have to put an HP burn on the spider so he doesn't keep reviving. Do you have an HP burn champion? At all? Yeah, use HP burn. Or block revive, like Scrub said. Yep. Yeah, Ninja's really good if you have him. Nice. Iced him up. Yeah, Drexstar is a freaking beast, bro. Use Drexstar. Are you working on Tag Team Arena, bro? Drexstar's in Tag Arena. How far are you at in the bazaar? Did you just start out? Let's go with the stun. Oh my god. I got some questions I'll be able to ask you. Okay, for the love of God, please let me win this. And I will maybe go to church. I don't know. Oh, let this decrease defense, fam. I'm tired. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah. Increase the attack. Splash. Come on. Oh my god, I didn't get to take a turn. Oh, come on, baby. Don't kill me. Let's go! I think I won. Let's go, baby! Let's get it, boys. Sorry, guys. Mom came through. Mom was yelling at me. I'm in the basement. Mom yelled at me.
Are you trying to get shot?
Oh God, Mom's coming.
Babe, shut up.
Mom's coming to kill me.
Wow. You have people upstairs.
Yeah, well, they got dogs banging around, so. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Hold up. Oh, look at that, baby. Raid Shadow Legends. Free to play! Looks like we got it, boys. Two years, 3 months in. Raid Shadow Legends, 100% free to play. No money spent. Finally beat this entire thing. Thank you. Thank you, God. That only took me 7,000 tries. And we did it. Let's go. Let's go. You feeling personally attacked? You spent money on the game. I didn't spend nothing. It just took me way longer to get stuff. Oh, thank you. I gotta relish in this before I collect. Let's get it. You got it, boys. Hold on, let me pull my ancient shard real quick. Ready? What? That's it? I figured it would have been like Lydia would have popped out at me or something, you know what I mean? That was not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I'll take the champ chase points though. Let's go. Ooh, I got a book. I got one of my books back. That's kind of cool. I'll take that. Let's go, man. I can take a look at my Lydia now. I'm so pumped. Let's do it. Let's go in the flesh. Dude, I'm hyped. It's the hype train, man. Next up, we've got to get Ramantu, Drake's Blood.